Let me walk you through how to make step-by-step afro beats in the FL Studio right after the intro. Yo, the name is God Science, still the solution career, providing solutions to your problems. Hit the subscribe button if you are new to this channel. Turn on the notification bell, like the video, leave a comment and subscribe. Alright guys, we are in the FL Studio, so I'm gonna show you how to make afro beats. Okay, so I'm gonna change the tempo to 101. Very simple guys, like that. Then I'm gonna use this drum loop. You can download it from the link in the description box. Okay, you can download this afrobeat drum loops from the video that will pop up here. Okay, the link is also in the description. So guys, I'm gonna drag this. Very simple guys. Then I'm gonna change this to beat. Then I'm gonna chop the SS here, change this to song mode. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna do is to create another layer. Very simple guys. Then I'm gonna start with the chord progression. I'm gonna use hypersonic. Alright guys, I'm gonna use electric pianos. I'm gonna use this. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go to the piano roll and I'm gonna change the key, stay highlighting. If you want to know how to play a beat in a particular key, then watch the video. I will pop up here on the screen. Alright, A minor. Okay, so I'm gonna use this chord progression. Much more on chord progression, watch my previous videos to learn. Very simple. So after this, I'm gonna count 1, 2. After the root note, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. 1, 2, 3. So you can watch my previous video to know how to develop chord progression. Very simple guys. Let's move on to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so guys, let's listen to the chord progression. Okay, so let me mute the drum loop. Let's listen to the chord progression alone. Okay, so guys, what I'm gonna do is to fill the other bars like that. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do is to hit Alt R to bring the strumizer like that. Play with the start time, accept. Now let's listen. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do is to add bass notes, highlight the root note, then I'm gonna duplicate it, control down button. Okay, duplicate that like this. Alright guys, so let's listen to the chord now. Okay, so now let's listen. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is to route this to the mixer track. Then guys, I'm gonna EQ it. I'm gonna use Fruity Parametric EQ2. I'm gonna use this preset, cut off some of the low ends. Alright guys, so let's move on. Now for me to save the CPU, I'm gonna render and replace this. Okay, my CPU is boring me. Very simple. I'm gonna chop the SS. Alright, so guys, now let's listen. Add them and listen. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is to add simple melody. So I'm gonna clone hypersonic again. This time I'm gonna use mallet and use marimba. Okay, very simple guys. I'm gonna switch this to pattern. Okay, so let's create simple counter melodies. Okay guys, something simple. Okay guys, so I'm gonna hit Alt R so that I'll play with the velocity and the panning. Accept. Okay, fill the bar like that. Then I'm gonna bring it a little bit high octave like this. So guys, what I'm gonna do is to route this one to the mixer track. Then I'm gonna EQ it. Very simple guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. So the next thing I'm gonna do is to add reverb. I'm gonna use fruity reverb too. Very simple. Okay, so guys, to save space, I'm gonna render replace like that. Chop the SS. So now let's listen. Change this to song. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is to add some shaker loops. I'm gonna use this, double click. Okay, then play with the time like that. Change this to auto to get the exact sound. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Very simple guys. Reduce the volume a little bit. Okay, so let's listen. Alright guys, so right after that, let's add some drum fills. Alright guys, so let's add another melody. Run this. Put this on the right key. Let me change this pattern. Then after playing with the melody, this is what I got. Okay, so I'm gonna hit Alt R, play with the velocity a little bit, release, okay, and the panning like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is to fill this bar too, like that. Very simple guys. Let's change this back to beat. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is to route this one to the mixer, add more reverb. Okay, solo it alone. Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut it from here, create another pattern like that, paste. Okay, very simple. Render, replace, chop the SS, change this back to beat, and I'm gonna chop the SS here. So now guys, let's listen to it alone. So I'm gonna add everything. Now let's add some crash, reduce the volume like that. Okay, change this to event. Okay, make sure it's on time, or even change it to none. Make sure it's on time like this. So now let's listen. Alright guys, so I've introduced this crash here. So now let's listen to it. Alright guys, so this is how to make step-by-step afrobeat. The name is Wizkid. You can watch the next video to know how to develop your chord progressions. Okay, watch the next video that will pop up on the screen. See you in the next video. Stay blessed.